my goodness.
Okay,
Did
so
you
yeah.
ever have a hamster as a kid?
No.
What do you mean no? That's such a classic
They're so
animal.
gross. I had one in
Oh, I had a really sweet one. Her name was Tilly. She was lovely.
How long did she last?
2.5 years, a good length of hamster time.
Good length of hamster time. What is that in like hamster years?
Like about 100 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
wow.
only live like 2.5, 3 years.
Oh, wow. Okay,
She's a good life.
Yeah, I don't think I could get attached to anything for 2.5, 3 years. I have a hard enough time like being on the mend of relationships that only last a year and a half.
Right. Well, you got attached. You got attached
hamster.
to that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I cried. I was like 9
sure.
when she passed away. I say passed away, like rather than died.
What happened?
She just
Heart attack?
probably she was getting sicker and sicker, and then we took her to the vet. She just kind of like curled up and died in my hand.
Oh my gosh, in your hand?
I was like holding the vet. Was like, let me see her.
You sure it was in your hand?
So I held her out like this, and she just kind of like curled up.
Oh my god,
And
it's
then
so
died.
sad.
And then the vet was like, all right, well, I'll give her like a shot to make sure she's properly dead.
Yeah.
And then I had to carry the dead hamster home.
Oh my gosh,
In the
that's
car,
awful.
they wrapped it in a paper towel, like the cheap blue paper towel.
Oh, they
that
didn't even
get
give you
at,
the
like,
expensive
at,
one.
like the vet clinics.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting
like
in
the hospitality towel?
kind of, yes. And I remember sitting in the front seat of the car. My mum was driving with like this dead hamster wrapped up in a paper towel.
You kept it in your hand the whole time?
Yeah, well, what do throw it in the boot?
No, you
Like,
bury it immediately.
What? I had to go somewhere to bury it though. We took it home. We buried it in the backyard.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But I had to get it home first, right?
Right.
So, I mean, maybe they should have put it in like a Ziploc or something,
Yeah.
or like a Tupperware.
The Tupperware.
Just
You want to seal the freshness.
yeah,
Of course. You want to be as
Yeah,
considerate as
so you can-
possible.
you know,
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. That makes
Yeah.
a lot of
Anyway,
sense.
we buried it in like a nice little box in the backyard.
Nice.
Yeah, and I wonder now if I dug it up if there'd be tiny little hamster skeleton bones.
Whoa. You think 1,000 years from now, some archaeologist is going to look at your backyard and say, I wonder what rituals these day people
Right. Well,
used
the
to
funny
do.
thing is, my parents just like moved from that house, so whoever owns that house now, if they do any, rejigging to the backyard, which they probably will because they've redone the whole thing, then they'll
Rejigging,
find,
yeah.
they'll find the little bones.
Yeah, maybe they bury it up and like one night, it's like 3 a.m. and, the father goes down to the refrigerator to get a glass of milk.
And there's just a
and he
hamster
just hears,
skeleton. Oh, that's what she sounded like.
really?
Yeah.
That's incredibly unique. I'm sure no hamster sounds like that at all.
She was cute. So you never,
What was her name? Tilly?
Tilly.
That's a nice name.
Thank you. So you never had like a goldfish, a hamster, a gerbil. You never had like the kid pet.
I had a frog.
Okay, well shut the fuck
No,
up
I know.
then.
Totally
The fact you were
dorky.
teasing me for having
Yep.
a hamster and you had a fucking
But
frog.
here's the difference is that I knew it was embarrassing and I told nobody.
Oh, you should have told everyone. It's kind of fun. I had pet
No.
snails as a kid too, but they weren't really official pets. I would just take them from the backyard and keep them in like, again, a Tupperware.
But like, why?
Why?
Why is snail? Like, what happens?
Well, so in England we had snails everywhere. Such a damp country. There were slugs and snails everywhere. So, so I just would keep them in like
Yeah.
little. You remember those old plastic ice cream tubs,
No?
like ice cream containers? Like
Yeah.
we finish a tub of ice cream, the plastic ones.
Oh, like the big ones.
Yeah. So I would.
Like the gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what a store would have.
Not that
Like
big.
Baskin
but, like,
Robbins?
no, just like a regular, like this sized ice cream.
Like a
tub.
pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we would poke holes in the top and
Yeah.
then put like dirt and twigs and sticks
Oh, that's
and
nice.
keep snails. They never lived very long.
Yeah.
I don't think we were feeding them the correct snail diet. But
What do you think goes on in their mind? Right? When they're getting picked up and put into this thing? Do you think like they feel like they're being imprisoned?
probably, or maybe it's like that scene in Star Wars where they're like the claw and the hand comes down.
Oh, you mean Toy Story?
Oh yeah,
Not Star Wars. I was like, what?
I said Star Wars, Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story, yeah.